Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing this morning? Hello, hello, hello there. Good morning. Hi, Allison Gracie. How are you doing this morning? Great to see you. Hi, Kanaya. Hi, be a boss, not a bossy bee. How are you doing? So good to see you. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am Marie with Universal Tea with Marie. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're having a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to everyone who is a mother. Mother's Day is coming up here, and they need to celebrate us, okay? They need to celebrate us. Thank you all for coming. Again, thank you all for coming. Please continue to subscribe to the channel. Please continue to like the content and share the content if you like. I really would appreciate it, okay? Thank you. Let's see who else is in here today. Kananya. Hi, Caramel. How are you doing this morning? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Taurus. How are you doing this morning? It's good to see you. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we, guys? Today's video live stream is basically about trolling. And as you all know, there's been a substantial amount of trolling going on here lately. I'm speaking from the YouTube aspect, okay, within these YouTube streets, right? Hi, in my opinion, how are you doing this morning? So, also, guys, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but May is it recognizes mental illness. It's Mental Illness Awareness Month. May is, and I do personally believe that some of the trolling that's going on, there's some mental issues going on with that when they implement this type of behavior, right? Let's get started here. As I said, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Okay, we need to recognize folks that, you know, they may not think that they're mental, however, they are when they implement again this type of ignoramus behavior. They do. Um, like us trolls, I've come to realize that trolls, they primarily attack people that I believe that they envy and that they're somewhat jealous of, right? That they're jealous of because you won't have enough this time, all this time on your hands to what? Harass folks. Uh, have time to get in their chest and just talk the mess that you talk, right? It's getting ridiculous. And these are grown women, guys. These are grown folks, grown women and men. Actually, grown women and men. Um, Also, I wanted to touch on the reasons why I think that these folks troll. We get to it. So I've just brought up three reasons here of why these folks may troll. I have here try to affect your channel and subs negatively. This is from the YouTube streets, guys, from the YouTube streets. They try to affect your channel and your subscribers negatively. They try to, embed lies in the subscribers' heads and anyone else who, want to actually join your channel, right? That's what their purpose is. Another one of the reasons I think that they troll is that they're actually miserable in their own skin, in their own lives. They are. You see folks on here pretending, right? They are pretending that they have a huge house, but we know they live in the projects. We know they live in the projects. But they get onto this app and they say, "Hi, I'm here in my mansion and I'm chilling and I'm having a glass of Chardonnay." But you live in the projects, ma'am. So again, this app is what we call a pretend app. You can be whatever you want to be on this app, right, guys? You can. However, again, some of these folks get on here and they take it and they manifest it into their real lives. The third reason I think they do this uh, anal behavior is for the hell of it. They do it for the hell of it. They do. They do it for the hell of it, right? They do it for the hell of it. They do it for the hell of it. So we have tried to affect your channel and subs negatively. They're miserable in their own skin in their real life and for the hell of it. Absolutely. Good morning. Good morning. Who can agree with that? Let me ask you guys, put a lip gloss in the chat if you've seen this type of behavior being implemented in other channels or on my channel or anywhere. If you've ever seen this type of behavior being implemented, put a lip gloss in the chat if you've seen this type of behavior done in other folks on folks channels or here. Put a lip gloss in the chat if you've seen this type of behavior. I'll wait. Now, essentially, if you've been in this sector, okay, essentially, if you've been in this sector here lately, then you've seen this type of predatory behavior on a consistent basis. It has been on a consistent basis here lately. Again, guys, these are grown folks. These are grown women. Excuse me. These are grown women and grown men. So I feel that there's something going on up there mentally, right? I said, for what I've seen in the chats and under the comment section, is juvenile childlike behavior. It is. It's juvenile childlike behavior. Grown women and sometimes grown men. I would say 99% of it are women, these trolls. They're women. They are women. Grown women. Faking it to make it. Faking it to make it. I also wanted to say I've absolutely witnessed this type of behavior. Personally, I've witnessed this type of behavior. I've fallen victim to this type of behavior. Had harassment. I would call it bullying because I'm not afraid of anyone, right? But they try to bully you. They do try to bully you. And some folks are not as strong as other folks. And this affects them negatively in their lives. You have people that go out and meet their own demise because of this. Bullying and harassment and trolling. They do. This behavior is what? It's weird, right? It's weird. It's weird. Again, guys, YouTube is an app. It's not real life. It's not. You can be, like I said, you can be whoever you want to be on here. However, I am myself on here. I am myself on here. You will find folks, though, however, that has manifested this in their real lives. They have, guys. Now, let's talk about the behavior. They will enter a creator's chat and say some of the most ignorant, anal crap you've ever want to hear, right? Right. As if they personally know you guys. As if they personally know you. I don't really want to do this. Oh, I'm not going through anything. Thank you, Caramel, though. I appreciate it. They share this type of behavior sometimes for the heck of it. They do it for the heck of it. They just don't like you, okay? Sometimes they just don't like you, and that's fine. And it's okay not to like every content creator, right? However, it's not okay to implement such foolish donkey behavior. It's not. Again, some of these folks that they do this to, they have a tendency to, lose it. They get sick. They get depressed. They get anxiety. And sometimes they make themselves meet their own demise, guys, because of these foolish folks on here. The foolery. They do. You also have content creators implementing this type of behavior, right? Yes, you have content creators out there doing this. And now lately we've seen where they have this gang-like mentality, right? They fall in like a gang. As if we're on the streets of Fifth Water somewhere. They fall in like a gang. When they do this, when the content creators implement this type of behavior, they dox folks, they harass folks, they lie, fabricate things about you. Don't know you the first, right, guys? Don't know you the first. Yes, it's weird. It's weird. Now, when I first got onto this app, okay, I was lost. And I was basically trying to find my way through these YouTube streets, okay? I trusted everyone on this app. I did. I trusted everyone on here. And guess what? It bit me right in the what? Behind. It bit me in the behind. Hold on one second, please. Stand by. Hold on. Okay. Next, I wanted to talk about. First of all, let's get into the chat to see what you guys are talking about. Caramel says, I'm sorry, Marie, you're going through this. Thank you, Caramel. DJ Nashville, sir, it's weird for sure. I saw what they did to you and others, Marie, so I know what they are capable of. Right, grown women, it's like it's a thrill for them. It's a thrill for them. Unfortunately, it is. Now, who's that lady? Said, good afternoon, Marie in chat. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Who's that lady? Thank you for joining us. Tara says, even sadder because us as Blacks, we are hated enough, and then we go after each other and hurt each other daily, sitting in the bushes, going back to report like little kids. Absolutely. They have the subs going to, the subs are going to not every sub, these particular subs will go into any chat, every chat, listen and go back and report as if they work for this person. You're right. My mom is deceased, so I answer to no one. Absolutely, Taurus. Absolutely. They go back and they report. And it's sad. It really is sad. And it's what? I think it's elementary. I do. I think it's elementary. Also, then you'll see the subscribers, certain subscribers, replicate the type of behavior that the content creators implemented at that time. You know, if the content creators being ugly, guess what? Their subs, a lot of their subs go out there and they be ugly. And it's sad, you know, it's sad because, you know, we are all human. We are all human. And everyone wants to be loved in their life. Everybody wants to be treated with kindness and with what? Dignity. However, you have certain people that will go out and, like a sapling, go out there and hunt and get the quote unquote tea and take it right back. And then that's when things start. That's why, guys, I'm telling you, it's time to move differently. We need to move differently on these YouTube streets. We need to move differently on these YouTube streets. We do. And when I say move differently, I'll get into that. I'll get into that, how you move differently. Again, I was naive to a lot of the things and to a lot of people. I was when I initially started on this app. However, again, I started to move differently myself here recently. I started to move differently. And I would advise other content creators that are going through this type of thing, this type of deal, to move differently as well. I would advise you to. I was personally harassed. Goodness, oh gosh, great. A lot of things were happening to me. They were on these streets. However, I've overcome it. I've overcome it. Learning that these trolls and sick people pretty much, they get off on this type of behavior. If you do not indulge in it, if you do not recognize their silly behavior, guess what, guys? They're going to go away because they're going to be sitting there looking silly. See, the goal is to affect you mentally and negatively and to make you depressed, right? Or to create some type of narrative out there to make folks not want to join your channel or might not want to sub to your channel. And that's sad. You know, a lot of these women are of color, just like us. And it's not a race thing or anything, because I have different, my channel is very diverse. And I love it. I love the fact how diverse my channel is. And I can relate to a lot of the folks that's on here. Hispanic, Latinas, Caucasian. I can relate to a lot of folks on here. So no, it's not a race thing. It's the fact that it's a lot of us that's doing this donkey behavior. It is. Let's get to the chat again. DJ Nasser said the trolls bombard the chat with their emojis, badges, and attack the CC's mods and subs. It's absolutely crazy. It is. It is absolutely crazy, guys. To be real, it is. As if it's a cartoon or a movie or a cult or a gang. If they would sit back and take a look at themselves, just view themselves in those channels and on those channels and in those chats to see how silly they look, maybe they will change. Maybe they will change. It's gonna say, hey Marie, hey everyone in the chat. Sorry, I'm like, no problem at all. Love you very much. Everyone, please hit the like button. Please step out to hit the like button and come back in. We're here. We are here. We're not going anywhere, guys. Okay. Vicky says, good afternoon, Marie. Happy Mother's Day to you, Queen. All the mothers whom are blessed. Marie, I'll no longer entertain this messy behavior. I'm ashamed of myself that I entertain this. I understand, Miss Vicky. Miss Vicky, when I initially got on this app, okay, guys, I did indulge in it because I was thinking that this is what it's supposed to be, that you're supposed to read someone or drag someone. So I realized that it is actually hurting people until it came back on what? Myself. It's hurting people, guys. So for all the folks that's out there that is initiating this type of ignoramus behavior, you are hurting people. People stay there not hurt, but you are hurting these people. And again, their goal, I believe, is to hurt these folks' channels. Guys, don't let them do it. Don't let them succeed. Ignore them. Ignore them. Because again, they come in to do this because it's like, it's a thrill for them. They get off on this because their regular lives are shut. Their regular lives are shut. Again, you see folks on here saying they live in a big house when they live in nowhere. Projects. We know. And again, it's okay for you to say you live in a big house in the project. However, it's not okay for you to go out there and harass and stalk folks on their channels. It's not. And say ugly crap in their channels. It's not. Well, you need to take a look in the mirror, and take a look at yourself and say, hey, I live in a project. Why am I doing this to this person? This person is paying her taxes to make sure I have somewhere to live. Good morning. Let's be real about it, guys. Let's be real about it. Tara says, it's sad and childish. Subs keep up as much mess as a CC. I tried to give some CC a chance as I maneuvered through the YouTube streets, but I saw, sorry. Scale back up here, please, right quick. But I saw some CC and their subs who and what they really are. Absolutely. This app is supposed to be fun, guys. We need to make YouTube fun again. I joined YouTube for the fun of it, to, have a great day. Because previously, before all of this crap started taking place, trolling and harassing took place, I got on this app and I just enjoyed it so much. My day would go great. Now, a lot of folks are getting on to their channels or to the app, and they're being dreadful, and they're being gloomy and depressed. This YouTube is not supposed to be depressing. It's supposed to be fun, guys. Vicky said, I'll no longer be in chats with subs who I know I wouldn't engage in real life. Absolutely, Vicky. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have family and friends. Marie, I love you and will be in your bushes. I love you, Queen. I love all of you. And it's perfectly fine to be in the bushes, Miss Vicky. Because, again, I said, sometimes you have to move differently. Sometimes you have to move differently. And it's sad that you have to move differently. It's sad that you can't voice your opinion in the chat because somebody ugly is going to come out and say something evil to you. It's sad. It's sad that we have to be in chat in the clouds instead of being on the actual chat, voicing our opinion. Maybe teaching us something that we didn't know, guys. Being informative. But you can't do that because you have these psychos out there with the bull. DJ Nashville says, yes, please help us move differently in how to help RCC. We don't like the mess and don't want to participate in this behavior. It's affecting our channel. You have to ignore it. You have to ignore this or ignore. Sometimes, we can put them in timeout, right, guys? I've seen where content creators put them in timeout. And then they come back and they move differently, right? However, sometimes they come back with a vengeance and ugly, more ugly than they were before they got timed out. Therefore, I tell my moderators, block them. Block them. I don't have time for the bull. Block them. Others will come, guys. CCs, others will come. You don't have to keep them in your chat and time them out to keep the sub count. Others will come. Again, you don't want negativity. You don't want the negativity, guys, in your chat or your channels. Tarsa said, it is depression. It's mentally draining. Then they wonder why folks don't reveal their real pics. That's true. Too many crazy folks on YouTube that do bidding for messy CCs. I don't believe in DM to talk to others. Absolutely, Tarsa. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's sad, again, how these folks basically do this egregious, they say these are the most egregious things about content creators and their subs, as if the subs have a channel. The subs don't have a channel. They don't have a channel. However, you have some subs that act as if they have a channel. They come onto your platform, they start the mess, and then they take it back to another content creator. This, guys, is Mental Illness Awareness Month. And I think it's something mental about that. What do you all say? Put a lip gloss in the chat if you think it's something mental about someone constantly trolling and yapping in someone's chat, negativity. Put a lip gloss in the chat if you think that it's kind of mental. You can voice your opinion, guys. Of course, we can voice our opinions. However, constantly harassing folks, negative, on a everyday basis. Actually, everyday basis. That's how you know something's going on. Catch up with the comments here. Yes, I said, oh wow, not in the projects. Yes. in the projects, ma'am. I know. And see, Tara says it used to be fun until people started using it to hurt others for money. I've seen some that say make YouTube fun again, but they're among those keeping up the mess. Their subs attacked and nothing is done. Their subs attacked. They not only go for the content creators, you're right, Taurus here. They not only go for the content creators, they go for the subs that are in your chat as well. It's Mental Health Month, Mental Health Awareness Month, guys. And trolling, I believe, is a part of being a little mental there. I do. Hey, Angie, how are you doing? Hey, Jessie Cat. She said, me too, DJ, it's okay. Dear Dana said, big love to everyone. And Ashford say, excellent point. Dear Dana says, oh, yes, I have subs from other channels report to another channel. Absolutely. These are content creators that are trying to grow their channels in a positive way. However, I believe their goal too is to bring your channel down. They don't want to see your channel go up and succeed and flourish. They don't want to see it flourish. But I'm telling you guys, if you have to ignore it and you have to move differently, okay? You have to move differently. Let's see here. Get back to the chat right quick before we move forward. Michelle Carr say, hi, Marie. Hi, Michelle Carr. How are you doing? Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Dear Danny said, they attack the small content creators for no apparent reason. I'm a therapist and I do get it honestly. Gosh, dear Dana, we need to have you on this channel to kind of touch on what's going on up there on these people. They attack the small content creators. And we've seen that narrative out there already, that this is what they are trying to do. Attack the smaller YouTube creators, kill their channels so they can flourish. You have no heart. You have no feeling. I just don't understand it. Because they do it as if it's just a piece of paper flowing in the air. Hi, Yvette Abby. How are you doing this today? I'm going to be dropping a link, guys, for anyone who would like to come up and kind of tell their story. If they've had this happen to them before, okay? If they had this happen to them before, I'm going to drop the link and just, come up and just, you don't have to mention anyone's name, okay, guys? No one's name in the chat. Please, guys, revert from saying another content creator's name in this chat and just touch on what has happened to you in the past. Please, if you do come up, please try not to use profanity as well, okay? I appreciate it. Getting back to it. I said that their personal lives are what? Shot. So they get on here to basically, I guess, get their thrill or their fantasy, meet their fantasy, right? That they are rich and that they have a big home and a nice, beautiful pool by it, and they're living in the what? Hut. And it's okay to live in the hood. However, you cannot continue to belittle other folks when you're, how we say, sweep around your own front door before you sweep around mine. That's all. That's all. Yes. Also, I said, I'm not the only person that this ignoramus behavior has been placed upon. Now, they are, messing with the subs as well, trying to dox the subs as well, as if the subs had a channel. They're trying to dox the subs as well, as if the subs have a channel. That is crazy. Again, it's Mental Health Awareness Month, guys. And we're going to bring it to the forefront for the trolls. Take a step back and just look at yourself. Look at yourself as a woman, as a person, and also ask yourself, would you like this to happen to your children or your family members, to be doxxed and harassed? Would you? Ask yourself that, ma'am. It's a wait, that lady you're talking about really live like that poor, ma'am. Good morning. I'm not the one to gossip, but let's touch on some of the folks that are sub to these cuckoo birds, okay? One second, please. Someone's going to join us. It looks like Miss Marcella is going to join us. Stand by.
Hi, Marie.
Hello.
I am so happy that you're talking about this because, y'all, it is a time to build now. And in situations of larger YouTubers trying to attack smaller YouTubers, let me give you an example. A big YouTuber can have a sub, and these subs are so loyal to them, believe in them, then filled an empty space in them that they will make their own page very small, and the larger content creator will say, go over there and support ABC. And you go over there, and ABC will sit up and spew a bunch of lies, never had contact with you. They begin to research you like they researched me, found my granddaughter, and sent messages to my granddaughter's Instagram, which I shared with everybody about my husband's leg being amputated. What did they do? They tried to attack me through saying something about his leg, which I just feel that, it's becoming too far. Usually, when you get in a back and forth with a YouTube content creator, guess what? It doesn't stay a verbal match. It stays with, I'm going to investigate that person. I'm going to attack that person. And if y'all don't believe me, there are professional people with professional jobs are able to get people's DMV records. This is how far this is going. This is going into a criminal investigation. And you know what
Right.
happens? The bigger content creator, if they get slapped, they blame it on the sub and said that sub gave me this information. That sub gave it to me. I don't understand why people just don't understand that on YouTube, it's a big table. It's a big table up here. And we should be able to come up here and give content about current events, news, not other people, but you have a content creator that needs to be taken off of here. And it is just getting too far where you're threatening people's lives, showing up there at their apartments and stuff like that. Everybody, we should not support things like this. We should not give money for that. And I'm going to tell you another thing, as being at the table with some of these big YouTubers, there's what you call a money grab. There is a money grab. So when one of them come up and say, "Oh, I cut my finger off. I need you to cash at me." You know why they don't want you to super chat them? They don't want you to super chat because the money is being accounted for. Not only that, they want that money right then and there. But see, you know what? The IRS done caught on to super chats. So if somebody receives over $600 in super chats, whether you putting it on a card or directly in your bank account, it will be counted tax season. Okay. You think they don't know that you're getting this? You think that YouTube is not aware what we're trying to do? That's why they are cracking down on us. They are not letting, some of our stuff be monetized because of things. And then you know what? The false flagging, the
Yes.
trolls, the false flagging. Let me explain to you what false flagging is. They will tell their subscribers to go and report your video when you don't have anything wrong with your video that it should be taken down. And I don't know why grown women or men will go and report you for harassment and bullying when you're not doing that. You're just on your content. I'm asking you to share this video because guess what? I think this is the best topic that could have been put on, this week. This has been the best thing. I know it, we lost, Kevin Samuels and stuff like that, but we have a problem on this YouTube. And guess what? Every time you try to get up off the ground and they think that you got people that's willing to listen to you with content, they will try to eliminate you. You got little people with just 200. And guess what? I can't tell you how many times my name went through, they started their YouTube page with hashtag speak with your girl Marcella or Marcella for people to come over and view and don't know nothing about me, never had a conversation with me. They only listen to what somebody done told them. And now they're getting cowardly. They're going over to station head. They're going up, they want to make you pay for lies on the content creator. They're not truths because these people don't know what goes on really with somebody's persons. I hate it the way they're going after people. I hate it that they don't use their regular voices. I hate it that they don't always use their faces. But if you're just up there giving content and you choose not to, you're just giving content about the news, you don't have to use your face, but they're using their real voice. Y'all just support who you want. Respect who you like. If you don't like them, be courteous and just don't go visit their page. That's all you got to do. Don't let somebody you don't know make you go and be nasty and come out your persona, because I'm going to tell you something. At the end of all of this, you're going to do something so bad to somebody that you really don't know, and they're going to be able to contact your corporate job. They're going to be able to affect your life in a bad way with the FBI, especially when you're knocking on people's doors, and you might get murked yourself knocking on people's doors you don't know. Because where I live at, you can carry guns around this mug openly, and they don't mind. You come to somebody's house, you can get hurt. Mental health is real, you guys. Do not get so embroiled in somebody on the internet. That's what our kids do. We don't do that, but we got grown, older women threatening and calling you out your name. I'm sorry, I ain't want to take up that much.
True. And again, I'm looking at the chat. You can be here to voice your opinion. That's what we're here for. We are grown women. We want to voice our opinions, and we don't want to block anyone. It's how you deliver things. And everyone has their opinion. And again, I didn't bring this particular topic up today for anyone's particular or specific.
Right.
This is one YouTube wide across the whole entire platform. So this is what this particular live stream is about: trolling all over the platform, not specific people. Okay. So don't
Oh,
be a
let me answer that question. Why doesn't YouTube do anything at this time? YouTube don't have a lot of employees, or they're having computer bots check the messages. There is a way that you can contact somebody in YouTube, and I think Sade Dash had put that on her page.
yes.
Who you can contact. The best thing to do is when you're making a report to them, make a snippet of the video of the offense and send it to them, and then they are able to investigate it. If you also file a police report and you send that report to YouTube, they will do something. It might take a little time, but they did say within 90 days that they will do something. Hey there, Abby.
Hi.
What you got to
Hi
say?
there, Abby.
Hello. This is a great topic today. I have personal experience dealing with trolls and harassment and bullying, and I will say this has been a mentally draining situation for me, to where I have had to take a break from YouTube for the last month, because this mentally has affected me to the point where it's like I don't want to get out of bed in the morning. I don't want to get on YouTube. I mean, the daily videos, the the false accusations from months upon months upon months, and not taking ownership of the accusations and the lies. It's just too much for a person to handle and to take. And that's why I created my channel, because I had to have a voice. But even after creating my channel, it has been so mentally um draining, to where it's like, if I wasn't mentally right, I would have committed suicide, because
Wow.
this is a serious situation where you don't know where people are mentally when you're constantly making videos saying lies and calling people out their name and making up stories just for a click and a view and for money.
Yeah. And
Now,
I'm going to
we're
tell you
all
something.
grown adults. We're not children.
Right.
Absolutely.
Now,
I,
AT2 is a influencer, and I'm not gonna call him a blogger. AT2 is an influencer that has been attacked, and I like his method
yes,
of of see, when you're gonna be a YouTuber, a content creator, you have to have a strong persona. Now, AT2 to me was the most savagely attacked on YouTube, the most savagely attacked. But you know what he did? He did what he had to do. He came back, he created a character, Judge Velvet, and he made fun of it. And guess what they do? See, they don't like when you come back on them. But see, some people choose not to do that. But I just love the way AT2 has took a bad situation and he's turned it around. And I can say that he's an influencer. He comes on and get his message out. I mean, content, no
yes.
matter what they saying about him. And he might know he's able to go on with his content. And I watched him, and you know what I did? I took a page out of his book. Let them talk about you. Just you cannot entertain these people, because even if you don't watch them, people will come into your inbox and say what they say about you. So what you
Absolutely.
have to do is keep it moving, not unless these people are affecting your money or your mental health like you took off. But I love AT2's strategy. He's saying, okay, I'm the king of beef. You want to play? I'm about to fry you up in a frying pan. And I love it. And that's why I can't, I love watching him, because he will talk about what's bothering him. He will rectify, come to terms with it, and then he will flip a joke on it right away. And I love that. So AT2, I got to give him his flowers.
Yes, I love AT2. I haven't been over that lately because I've been working on my channel, AT2, but I do love your channel and I do love your content. Hi, Lisa Thomas. Hi, Monica McCall. Hi, Indigo Star. Now, I wanted to kind of go back, reflect back to Yvette Abbey. I just mentioned it in the live, guys, that some folks, it affects them negatively to where they're depressed, they have anxiety. She didn't even want to get out of bed and come on to her. She has a channel. And it's sad that she doesn't feel like to get up and get on her channel and do a live because of this. And she did say the ultimate, that she feels like she felt like she wanted to harm herself. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous, guys. She said, when you keep talking about it, you keep the fire going. Just stop and it will go away. Absolutely, Seven Square. That's what I'm saying today. Ignore it, guys. As content creators and subs, ignore it. You can go wherever you want to go. Talk to whoever you want to speak to. Get on whoever's panel you want to get on. You can support who you want to support. I support a lot of folks, and no one's going to tell me to stay out of anyone's chat, or no one's going to tell me to get in the closet. I'm going to move differently. However, I do support who I support, and that's fine. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you all that you can support whoever you like to support. Again, I'm not speaking to anyone in particular, but this is going around the whole entire platform in this sector, guys. It is.
But my question is, when is the bullying and the harassment and trolling going to stop?
That was my next line here on my notes. I said, unfortunately, this type of evil behavior may not ever stop, because again, evil is everywhere, guys. Evil is everywhere. Now it's up to you to be strong, to do your best to ignore it. I couldn't ignore it at first. I really couldn't. I would come on my channel and talk some sheesh, right? But it did not do anything. So what you have to do is what? Ignore it.
Mm-hmm. It's almost high school. It's almost high school, the bully that's in the playground with you. But I'm going to tell you something. It will stop when we stop watching it. See, when people stop watching it, if you are truly above the mess, you won't give it a click or view. That's when it'll slow down and stop.
We are not telling anyone to, this live today is not about telling someone to stop viewing certain content creators or stop going. No, it's not about that. It's platform wide, and it's happening, and it's elementary, and it needs to stop, because as you can see with Abby, it has an effect on folks. It does. It has an effect on folks. You know, if your real life is shit, excuse my French, if it is, then don't bring it here and, you know, try to harass folks because you're miserable. Seek help. That's all that I can tell you to do. Seek help.
Yeah.
Let's go into the comments, ladies, and just see. Hey, Lisa Thomas, thank you. Hami Clark, thank you for joining. Just want to see if anyone, Dear Dana says, sometimes you have to stand in your integrity, raise your vibration because they want you to engage in the mess. Absolutely.
Right.
Don't do it, guys. Don't do
Yeah.
it. You're only pumping them up to do more,
Right.
you know, to harass folks more. And they should be ashamed. Yes, they should be ashamed of themselves, but they're not.
And another thing is, if you know that you are a sub for me and you're a sub for Eva Abby and you don't like her or you don't like Marie, don't bring that in my chat. See, you put your own mind in confusion when you're listening to both of this stuff, and then you don't know who to believe or who to choose. Most times when people are being vicious against someone, they are mixing the lies with the truth. They don't know that much about any of us. They don't know that much about you, Yvette, to say anything. They don't know. They make it up. They look at you like teenagers and say, "Oh, I don't like the earrings that bitch had on. I mean, sorry, I don't like what she's wearing. Her wig, her this, her that." And nobody has the right to judge.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No one.
No one. She say they do want you to engage. They do, but here on this channel and other ladies' channels, we want you to engage, but in the positivity, not the negativity, not the negative aspect that's going on on that channel. They have to stop, you know. And it's okay for you to do a reaction to this video, fine. But again, you shouldn't take anything negative from this live stream. However, someone will.
Yes.
Someone will. Thank you, Allison Grayson. Someone will. I also wanted to say, to try to avoid some of these things, kind folks, is that try not to address it. When they are in your chat and they're saying all these ugly things, try not to address it. You have a moderator. If you don't have a moderator, then you can take care of yourself. You can put them in timeout or you can block them. Like I said, if it gets too derogatory, then you have to be blocked.
For good.
Yes. And again, look in the mirror at yourself and say, what the hell am I doing? I'm a grown woman.
Because I personally have enough integrity not to call somebody out of their name or, you know, say anything derogatory or offensive to them, because we as women, we got to show respect for one another. How are we going to show respect for one another when we're calling each other names and, you know, our family members and whatever else, that comes to mind? We got to come together.
What I hate the most is when they try to attack your children or your spouses that are not content creators, or they go into something personal, or they say something so egregious that they know that we would not like. You know, they say things that is attacking our character. So, like I said, if you are a subscriber and you hear somebody saying something so egregious, you need to click off right away, because you do not realize they carry this. You will carry this in your spirit. Every time you see that content creator, you're going to say, okay, that content creator was kissing feet. And you're going to think negative things about that person. We all share subs. And guess what? I love everybody's subs. And if I can't catch your show, I'll catch the replay. You know, like I said, when y'all send someone, I got accused of when I send people cash apps and super chats. Well, that's my money. So why are you gonna throw me under the bus for sending cash apps and super chats? Matter of fact, we need to send Marie a cash app for sharing this. This is something that we should treat her the day before Mother's Day. Marie, you don't even have your cash app posted.
Oh, I don't. Sorry, guys. Let me move.
Put it up there, because you know what? This is something. If we want to gift you something, $5, $10, people should be able to send that without criticism. You know what I'm saying? If I send AT2 $500 Cash App, and he said, "Thank you, Marcella, for sending me $500 Cash App." Guess what? I would be ridiculed for sending him 500 Cash App. No, you know why you're ridiculing me? It's because you're jealous I didn't send it to your tail. You should be able to support somebody with a Cash App or a Super Chat, $1.99. It lets the content creator know that you support them, you respect them. So, y'all, if you got it today, send Maria a little Mother's Day thing because this had to be said. This needed to be said. Post your PayPal too, Marie. See, DJ Nasty,
Okay.
there are people that want to support. Okay, she got it up there. There's people who want to support you, and you have to send somebody Cash App behind the scenes and say, "This is private. Don't tell nobody, you're doing this." Show your appreciation for the content creator. Send $1.99 to, that lets them know that you appreciate what they're saying. Don't be ashamed to share what you have if you have it.
It is, I'm sorry, it is in my banner, the Cash App and the PayPal information, guys. It's in the banner, okay? I'm sorry, continue, Marcella.
You need to make a separate one that has your Cash App and stuff in there. But you know what, y'all, support everybody. We got some new content creators ready to come out, DTP, all these people. Go over there and check them out. See, you can't say, "Oh, I don't like that." No, you got to start moving the negative out your memory bank, your heart, and your algorithm. Start moving these negative content creators out of there and start putting some new things in your stratosphere, because if you don't, as miserable as the content creator who's talking about somebody else, you will become miserable too. You will have stress that you don't even know why you got the stress. You will have it.
Absolutely. Again, with Yvette Abbey, I am very sorry. With Yvette Abbey, I'm so sorry that you went through this. I did. I went through this when I first initially started on the app. I did. Um, and if you're raised right, and if you if you're raised right, period. This is it's shocking to you because we're naive to these type of behavior. We're naive to it. But guys, it's real and it happens every day, all day on this app. So again, I'm just telling y'all, try to move differently. Don't indulge in it. Ignore it. Ignore
I'm
it.
on my Cash App. I'm going to send you something because,
Thank
see, I
you very much.
appreciate you having this talk. This talk is needed more than once. We need to reiterate this every time. Don't get sucked up in the mess. Don't get sucked up in the mess. We need to keep reiterating that.
For me, this has been a real struggle. It's been very hard because I'm a good-hearted person and didn't deserve any of the attacks, any of them, any of the lies. I didn't deserve it at all.
I'm so sorry.
And it has been a mental breakdown for me.
Sorry, baby.
I love everybody. I love people. I don't have a hate bone in my body, and to have somebody or people attack me for no reason but for a click and a view, it's sick. It's very sick to me.
Yeah.
I understand it. I do understand it. And I'm
Cry.
please. I am
Cry.
so
You're going to make me cry online.
guys, if y'all can put a heart in the chat for
For you
Yvette,
back.
please.
Yeah.
People don't understand unless you've gone through this or or experienced anything like this. You don't know what it's like to be in somebody else's shoes like this. You don't know what it's like to have a video done on you day after day, being called every type of name in the book for no reason.
Right,
No reason,
absolutely.
just because you like somebody else's opinion.
Yeah. I do. I got videos, but you know what? I would look at the video myself and I would say, "Thank you for the advertisement," because you sent, subs to me because you said my name and they just came on over and they see what I was talking about and became subscribers. And then you know what they'll do? They'll type, "Sorry, I judged you." See, I was listening to somebody else. So either Abby, I wrap my hands around you and tell you just pray. That's one thing you need to do is pray. And if you plan to continue to do this, you got to let the bag go out and you just keep pushing your positive content and you'll be fine, baby. You'll be fine. It's going to get better because you about to make me cry. But see, you just got to go through the storm. Go through the storm. Every content creator gets their day. Every last one of them, like the new people coming up, DTP, Amina K, everybody, somebody will come after them, but it's how you perceive it. See, I don't see Goody running to the corner. I don't see Amina K running to the corner. I didn't see Universal T running to the corner. She took it head on. And if she could have laid them paws on them, she would have.
Good morning. But I was looking at L7 Square's comment right quick, guys. I'm so sorry, Bed. Like I said, I'm very sorry. I hate that. You know, yeah. I've seen videos done on me as well. And it did affect me before. However, now I'm hip to it, y'all. I'm hip to the game. You know, I'm done with it. And like LJ7 says, I like CC should. She said, I feel like CC should stop entertaining this discussion after this. It's like ripping off the Band-Aid and never letting the wound go. Yes, L7, I understand what you're saying. But again, we're recognizing mental health awareness because, again, trolling, it has some kind of mental stuff going on there. And again, this live is not for anyone particular. It is for the entire platform. And it's happening all over the platform. We know this. I'm just trying to give my little 2 cents on how you can avoid it, how not to get depressed and, you know, have anxiety behind it. That's all. That's all we want to do. We want to recognize the fact that, you know, it's happening and it does affect people. It does. Who's that lady says, if ever you can't show them your pain, sickos thrive on that. They do. Who's that lady? They do. And I made that point in my live today. They do. They get off on it. It's like something that they, you know, it just makes them feel great, you know, because their real life is shit. It is.
I had to step away for a couple of weeks because if I allowed that to get to me, I would just be doing lives in anger and just, you know, fueling the fire. And I don't want to do that. You know,
I wish AT2 come up here and tell us what is the best way to do it, because AT2 have been through it. And I like for him to tell us as women how we maneuver around it.
Yes. Also, guys, while we see if AT2 is going to come up,
drop the link for them.
Okay. They when they do this type of behavior, guys, when they implement this type of egregious behavior, some folks have been ran off this platform. They've been literally ran off this platform. Okay. However, I've seen here recently where those content creators that they did run off a while back, guess what? They're back and they are what? Boom. Popping. They are. So, guys, again, don't let it affect you. Don't let it affect you, CCs or subs. Don't let this type of behavior affect you because you can make a comeback. I've seen several content creators come back and make it just to the top. Yes. Thank you, Allison Grace. Happy Mother's Day to you. ATT, we have dropped the link for you, kind sir. And I recall when I first met AT2, he had very little subs. And then he escalate, and then what? Boom, here come the trolls and the bully and the harassers, and they made him trickle. But he came back, and now he's damn near 10,000 subscribers. He's up there. That is awesome. That is awesome.
He's very creative.
I'm not trying to do this.
Creative on his page. He's very creative.
Oh, yes, he is. Oh,
Coming
yes,
in
he
with
is.
a wig and talking and showing his taco meat, all that stuff, you know.
Here he is right here.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey, Precious.
AT2, tell us how you spring back. Tell us.
I just want to say I love the conversation that you're having. I've been wanting to do like this YouTube town hall thing, and I think this is a perfect platform what you're doing because this is similar to what I wanted to do. How I was able to spring back from everything that I went through. What helped me was that I understood that in this crazy YouTube universe that I was just a character Like, we're basically on the Real Housewives of YouTube, and we didn't know we signed up for the show. So we're just one of the multiple characters in the show. So I had to realize, like, okay, either I let this eat me alive, or
Oh shit.
What happened? AT2?
I was like, my internet. You either play the game, or you let it eat you. There's only two options. I think what I had to understand was that I either take my pain and be able to laugh at it, or I just sit and cry the whole time. Like that those are the only two options. And I cried once on camera, and somebody said it looked like I had tar running down my face. So I will never cry again on camera. So only one time you got tears out of me, but other than that, you ain't gonna get no tears out of me. So all you gonna get is laughter from here on out.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I had to, really look at the situation because I was one of those people all like, okay, if you over there, I don't want you over here on my channel. I had to realize that no matter how much I scream and yell, you're gonna do what you want to do. So I gotta let you go ahead and move over there, but I'm going to treat you accordingly. I had to realize that, I'm not paying no one to be loyal to me, so I can't expect that from them,
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Stay here while Marie answer that question right there.
Okay, guys, we have a comment from Miss Low-Key. She says, Marie and Marcella, are y'all going to stop bringing up other CCs in a negative light? I see a lot of responding happening from them, not bullying. Miss Low-Key. Miss Low-Key, do you want to grab the link? Miss Low-Key?
But when she grabbed the link, let me go, but let me answer that. Marcella is not bringing up other content creators. Marcella is saying her experience of what happened to me from trolls. I don't care if they respond. Like I said, when they do respond, it shows them and it shows me that I didn't even have to say your name and you guilty of what I'm talking about. I brought up what happened to me. There has been some egregious things that happen to content creators up here, and we go on, but see, these egregious things come into our real life. Yes. And no, I'm not bringing up any content creator, but if the shoe fits, whether it's a Payless shoe or a Louis Vuitton shoe, wear it.
Wear about them.
And you ladies never said a name either. Y'all never said a name. That's obviously somebody.
Everybody's in a negative light. I support anybody. They have, you know what I have watched? I have watched content creators that didn't like me before. I changed myself, and guess what? The same people that they try to pit me against, we support each other. And these because you know what? One of us had to get off our soapbox and apologize. And I can say this because AT2 is here. I made a mistake, but I went to him and apologized like I was supposed
I appreciate it.
to. Yes. Yeah, and you know what he said? Maybe it won't ever be the same, but I appreciate that. And that's all you can offer, because see, when they were talking about him and I didn't agree, I had to go to him and say, I don't agree with this. And I want to show you I support this, because we are so caught up in this trash. Now it's not time for that. We have to use our platforms to bring unity. UNITY. We need to bring everybody together.
Yes, I agree.
Stop fighting. And if you need to put your head between your tails and say, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that or did that to you.
Right.
You got to do. But the bigger part of this, Miss Low-Key, is that we have to ask for forgiveness. And if they don't forgive us, as long as we did the act of asking, we can move on.
Right. And low key, I just want to say, I'm completely fine with a verbal, like the verbal jousting. I'm completely fine with that. But I never got into it with a YouTuber being like, let me go ahead and look up your mama and daddy and see who they are. I never that never crossed my mind. I don't understand like why these people want to look up police records and all this stuff. Like I never said like, oh, let me look up who your family is and try to find out personal information. Like, like I see that you stank and you probably don't shower. That comes out my mouth. Like that's just something that I assume, but I didn't like Google that. I just know your ass stank.
Right.
You know.
Let me address Miss Loki. Loki, thank you for joining us today. I do remember you. She was in my chat, previously, and one of my subscribers. However, you put a name on it. You're saying Marie and Marcella. Are you going to stop bringing up other CCs in a negative light? We have not brought any CCs up in a negative light, ma'am. We have not. We have not mentioned one person's name. And again, I said, this is for the entire platform. We are not talking to anyone specific. We are not. Right. And you say, I see a lot of responding happening from them, not bullying. You see probably somebody talking to themselves because we have not mentioned anyone's name. So if you see someone trying to respond to us as if we were talking about them, then that's a problem. That's where the mental illness comes in at, ma'am. That's where that comes in at. We didn't mention anyone's name. We're saying across this entire platform, period. That's what we're saying. Okay. And again, I want to thank you for coming to join. And thank you. You said, okay, just ask it. Absolutely. Thank you so much. We want to have unity here. We do. We want to have unity here. Some people choose not to have unity, and that's fine. If you want to be on that, if you want to indulge in that type of mess and shit, excuse my French, then stay over there. It's fine to stay over there. However, don't come into all these other positive content creators here and other positive content creators and try to make their lives miserable and harass them and bully them and stalk them. Then that's another story. Again, I've seen where they've actually manifested this platform into their own real lives. They have. Mm-hmm. They have. Because they're calling folks jobs. They're, doing all kinds of crap.
CPS.
Everyone on this platform, just be aware, and to ignore them. And if you need to get, whomever involved, like a police or someone involved, then do that. You have to do what you have to do. But we have not called anyone's name on his platform, Ms. Loki. Nobody's name. And I love everyone. Everyone can tell you that I love everyone. And I give everyone a chance. We all give everyone a chance, I'm glad to see that AT2 has escalated to the top. There's several other content creators kicked off here, but they came back and they've surpassed all of these folks. And that's awesome. I think that's awesome. You know why? Because they did not indulge in it and they did not respond to the crap.
And subscribing to all of us. It's free. It's maximum people that you can subscribe to. You can subscribe to everybody,
whoever you want,
and it's all good, y'all. I support people that I didn't support in the beginning, and if I get a chance to go watch their videos, I do it. If I don't, I always do the replay. I be sitting in my tub, with the bubbly. And listening to a replay. We can all support each other, y'all. We can all support each other. And if I didn't learn anything from AT2, I learned, and Kyle Paler, who y'all may not know, you got to be strong if you're going to be on this page. You got to let some of this stuff go. And if it doesn't affect your real life, then don't worry about it.
Yeah, if it's negative, don't watch it. Like if it's something where you feel like someone is saying something, it sometimes it's best not to watch it. Like I guess there was a video about me the other day, and people were all like, "Oh, AT2, I was defending you in the chat." I was like, "You don't have to. I didn't watch that trash. Like I didn't need to because I knew it was going to be trash, so I didn't have to watch it." But thank you for the clip notes. I'll definitely put that in the Judge Velvet skit, but. It depends on who it is. There is someone who does talk about me that I will watch because I think she's hilarious, and she's a drunk, so it's fine. But there's other people that I don't watch, and I'm all like, nah, I can't. Marcella cracking up because she know what I'm talking about. But yeah, but there's other people I'm like, I'm not watching that ish. I'm not watching that. But there's one particular person I'll be like, you know what? I'll watch this because I know it's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
You see how we're all laughing and engaging
Yeah,
and
I
enjoying
won't watch
this?
people I know hate my guts. If you hate me and I know you hate me, I'm not watching you.
Right.
Why would I? I go and seek up a new content creator. If I see somebody in somebody chat, and they say that I just got my new page, I'll go watch. But if your stuff is talking about somebody, family members and stuff, I won't watch you no more.
Right.
You know what I do to clean my algorithm up, y'all? I would go and watch somebody that just come up. I'll just press on them and subscribe to them for one day just to knock your ass out of my algorithm.
Right.
Taurus here says right here. She says, where is it? Taurus. Yeah, this is it. True. It can be mentally draining if you allow it to affect you. I don't watch those channels. I don't watch them. However, you will have a sub or someone to hit you up in your DM on Instagram and try to tell you or send you screenshots. Guys, ignore it.
Right.
And move on. And again, this is not to talk about anyone specific, because a lot of folks think that we are trying to respond to someone or something like that. No, this is Mental Health Awareness Month. And there has been a lot of trolling going on. And we're just trying to give you advice on how to avoid it, how to feel better. For instance, with Yvette Abbey, ignore it. Don't watch it. Don't listen to it. And you'll be fine, Miss Yvette, and everyone on here. You'll be fine.
Right. Sometimes I had to stop watching like other YouTubers. Like I'll go on like Instagram or on like TikTok and go on there, the other social media platforms, just to escape from YouTube.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna get on off of here because I'm going to plant some corn in my backyard. But guess what, y'all? Tomorrow is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Yes.
And I am a TikToker. Y'all go over there and see me shake this bouquet. I love you all.
And happy Mother's Day, Marcella. And happy Mother's Day to all the moms, by the way.
Thank you,
Marcella.
Marcella.
Bye, Eva Abby. I love you. If you need me, just hit me up.
Sure.
All right,
Yvette, you were going to say something?
Yeah.
No? Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for joining this live and, coming up on the panel. Again, we never mention anyone's name. We don't intend on mentioning anyone's name. This is a huge platform. This can resonate with anyone all over this huge platform. This is why we did this live today, just to bring attention to troll, mental health, harassment, because you have people that do harass people. They do on here.
Right.
She says, one more comment here. Vibe Design says, them people still going to do a video like you're talking about them, though. So this video just gave them content. Well, if that's what they choose to do, then that's what they choose to do. Again, It's Mental Health Awareness Month. Right?
Yo, you help them put money in their pocket. Go ahead and do a video, And
again, we believe in supporting people over here on this side, on this sector. We call it the support sector. We believe in unity and we believe in supporting folks.
Support sector. I like that.
Yes, absolutely. We believe in dropping folks links in our chats and, trying to get other small content creators to, elevate. That's what we do over here. And if they choose to make a video, so be it. Let them do what they do. But I won't be watching. Hi, Wucha. Hi, she says she's going to catch a replay. Awesome. So it's been an hour, guys, hour, 10 minutes. So just wanted to touch on it. Some things right quick. Just remember, guys, try not to address it. If they do decide to do a video on you, oh, well, that's their content for the day. Okay. That's their content for the day. Fine. You don't have to go watch it. You don't have to watch that negativity. Yvette, please don't watch that type of negativity to make you depressed and have anxiety. Don't watch it. What else? Know this, guys. And this is to the other content creators, if you allow them to, if you indulge in their mess and if you recognize it or, reflect on what they're saying, then they've won, and it's going to make you miserable. It is. Try to, stay positive and move forward. Try to do what you can do to get your channel up. I do have anxiety
Right.
sometimes coming on live. I do have anxiety sometimes coming on live, but the more I go on live, the more I get a feel for it, and
The more comfortable you get.
yes. Otherwise, anyone else have anything else to say?
No, just thank you for letting me up on this platform. And Yvette, Abby, I did hit you up in your DM, but I do want to say, yo, you just keep shining. Don't give these people any of your attention, because at the end of the day, they don't really know who you are. They're just making assumptions. And like I said, we're characters in this crazy reality show that we don't even know we're a part of, and they're using you for a storyline. Don't even trip about it. But thank you,
Yes.
Marie, for having me up here. I do appreciate that.
Joining us,
And happy
kind sir.
Mother's Day.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hopefully it's
Of
happy
course.
be off day, but we don't have to leave it,
Let me go call my mama real quick and see what she's doing. All right, bye, y'all.
God, that's so great. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Yvette Abby, for joining. Did you have anything else you wanted to say this morning, Yvette Abby?
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be on the platform to say what I had to say and share what I had to share. And I just want to wish you a happy Mother's Day.
Yes, happy Mother's Day to you as well. Happy Mother's Day to everyone on this platform. Thank you guys for joining us again. I just wanted to come out and touch that. Hey, if you see this type of behavior or you see content on you, just ignore it, guys. No one knows you. No one know you. Ignore it, and just keep on moving with your channels. Keep on moving with your channels, and try to just be happy with your channel and yourself. Don't let these people cause you anxiety, depression. Please don't do that. And if anyone wants to talk to me or need to talk to someone, if they feel like they can talk to me, my IG is Universal Tea with Marie, the same as this channel, or Negrita Linda. I just want to give a shout out to some of the channels that came in. Hi, man, what's mine? Thank you so much. We have DTP Production, DTP Dream Team Productions. We have Hear Her TV. We have Yvette Abby. What is the name of your channel, Yvette Abby? Tell them what your channel is.
Sassy Bonnet Talks and More with Yvette Abby.
Wonderful. Please subscribe to her. We'll have to get her link. What I'm going to do is put these folks' links, these other channel links in my description, because I believe in supporting other smaller YouTubers or big YouTubers. I believe in supporting a positive channel. Nobody's perfect. We know this. Nobody is perfect, guys. Nobody's perfect. So we just want to give everybody a chance to be able to grow their channels and be happy and successful. And again, this does happen. Trolling does happen. Hopefully, again, everybody can unite. We can unite as, men and women, and have, be positive. And don't let them break your forward motion. Absolutely, my Clark. Don't let them break your forward motion, Yvette. Don't. I think your idea for your channel is awesome. I really do. And you need to start coming on live so we can get into it and get you, up there. I'm not there yet, but the point is, I enjoy doing what I do. I enjoy getting out here talking to you guys. Please like this video, guys. If you can, like the video. Support the channel if you'd like to support the channel. If anyone does anyone in the chat have any questions or would like to make a comment towards this? Again, this is not for anyone particular at all. It's not. And if you don't want to, if you want to come over and, view us little content creators, then fine. We're happy to have you. And everyone on here can voice their opinions. Thank you, Lokeith, for joining us. Thank you. Someone else came in and people were trying to, kind of iffy. But thank you all for joining us. We're grown. We can voice our opinions. Nobody can stop no one from voicing their opinion. But it's a difference between opinion and bullshit, right? It's a difference between that. So, I love all of you. I do love all of you. And I am going to continue to support who I support. And hopefully you guys will continue to support us. And we love you all. Thank you, Yvette, for joining me, sister.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Make sure you, if you need to talk to someone, please check with me in the DM. I'm there. I am here, guys. I am. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Happy Mother's Day. I'm going to drop Yvette. Thank you, Yvette. And I just want to go through to kind of recognize some of the folks that came in. Thank you guys for coming in. Let's see here. We got Salute. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go all the way up here. Salute McClure, DJ Nashville, Vicky, salute. Eagle Soren, salute. Caramel, thank you for coming. Tara's here. Thank you so much, guys, for coming into this live and voicing your opinions and, you know, giving us information. Indigo Star One, thank you very much. Amina the Great, thank you. Shout out to Amina the Great. Check her channel out. Her link will be in the live description. Again, guys, Monique, all of these folks that support this channel and other channel, positive channels. We appreciate you guys. We do appreciate you all. We appreciate you all. Remember that. We love you all. And I want all of you to stay blessed, stay kind. Try your best to stay kind. Of course, you can voice your opinion. We're grown. We can voice our opinion and we can do what we want to do, right? We can go to anybody's channel we like to go to. You know, happy Mother's Day, Froggy Lips. Thank you for joining. Who's that lady? Thank you for joining. S. Collins, thank you for joining. I love her. Midwest Mama, thank you so much. Thank you all for joining us. Again, please like the video if you can like the video. Please subscribe. Well, can stay subscribed. If you can stay subscribed, we'd appreciate it. Also, check out these other content creators that are in here in the chat, and I will have them in the description. Check them out. You know, we can't judge a book by its cover, guys. We can't judge books by their cover. We can't. Okay, I love you all, and I wish I could stay on here all day with you guys, but we gotta cook for what? Mother's Day. Even though they're supposed to be taking us out to eat, my kids want me to cook. Unfortunately, I love all you guys. Again, thanks to the folks that came in and voiced their opinions. I appreciate you all. Hopefully, you'll stay with the channel, you know, and hopefully, folks will drop down from the clouds. We love you. I love seeing you guys. Again, everyone have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless you. Stay blessed and just enjoy your Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, everyone.